Hey, this is Floren from AutopilotCashStreams.com, and I'm going to show you how to get more traffic to your website. You can use this to promote any website you got out there. It could be affiliate program websites, it could be AutopilotCashStreams.com, it could be your own website. So I'm going to show you exactly how to get more traffic to your website. But first, you might not know who I am, so I'm going to introduce myself to you so you get to know who I am and understand that I'm qualified to teach this to you. I'm a semi-retired marketer and I'm only 22 years old. I've been marketing online since 1999, or since I was 13. I'm a professional joint venture broker, which means that I get paid to connect other people. So basically, if someone has a product of their own and it's selling really well, I'll connect them up with other people who can promote that product, and I'll get a cut on all the sales that those people make. I'm a super affiliate. When I promote something, I usually end up being one of the top promoters. I'm a list builder. Oftentimes I will do events that will help build my list and my customers list, my partners list, and everyone I know who has a list and they actually participate. They're able to build a bigger list by working with me. I'm a professional speaker. Oftentimes you'll find me at seminars, or I'll be doing teleseminars or webinars, and I'll speak on a topic and I'll have something to sell at the end of a presentation. I've had #1 search engine listings on Google, Yahoo, MSN, and other search engines at the same time. I have an extensive client list. It has people like Mark Joyner, Russell Brunson, Dr. Ben Mack, Jason Oman, Joel Comm, Matthew Glanfield, Todd Gross, Dr. Joe Rubino, among many other people that I'm sure you've heard of, and if not, I'm sure you're going to hear a lot about in the future. I've been featured in Yahoo News, WCCO Radio, Mark Joyner's Simpleology program, the Minneapolis Star-Tribune, Investors Business Daily, which is the second largest investment newspaper in the United States, MSNBC, Internet Marketing News Watch, a book called Startup Chat, the Mankato Free Press, that's a paper that's near where I live, the American Spectator, which is a magazine, the United States Department of Education did a story on me, and Ken MacArthur's Info Product Blueprint. This is just a fraction of some of the things that I've been in. I've been in a lot of other stuff, so just to give you some background on the media coverage I've been able to receive from my online efforts. I'm a #1 super affiliate, and here's a few promotions where you can see that I'm ahead of a lot of big name marketers, and it's really interesting to see. This is, oftentimes when there's a launch out there, they have these contests for these affiliate marketers, and basically what happens is the top promoters of the event will end up winning some prizes. Now, the most exciting prize I've seen is probably a Ferrari. Now, I didn't personally win that, but I've seen people win cars like that before, and that's really interesting. Oftentimes people do stuff where it's maybe $100, $500, $1,000. I've seen like computers, cameras, stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff you can get when you're a super affiliate just for free for promoting someone else's stuff. So that's really cool. Here are just a few recent promotions that I sent out to my list. Facebook Payday, made over $1,000. I promoted Michael Chaney, made over $2,000. Promoted Eben Pagan, made over $2,000. Promoted Keith Wellman. One thing there was over $1,000, and another thing was over $5,000. So that's over $12,000 profit from just a few emails that I copy and send out to my list. And I want to show you how to get to the level I'm at. So this is kind of a joke that I have. I call these my ATM machines. I've got 3 laptops, an Acer, a Toshiba, and a Mac. And if you take the first letter of each one of those, it's ATM. So I use my ATM machines to make money. So here's a few testimonials. Mark Joyner says, my prediction within the next 10 years is Floren will be a household name. Dr. Ben Mack says, I'm moving and shaking up the industry. Jeff Mills says that I helped him build a small list of about 100 people, but that list produced over $6,000 worth of income. I'm sure it's at least double or triple that by now. That testimonial is a little old, but I know he's made a lot more money from that list. Fabian Tan, I helped him build a list, and he says, thanks largely to his techniques and strategies, I have built a 5-figure business from the ground up and built a red-hot list of 10,806 subscribers all in just a few months. And billionaire Barnett Helzberg, who used to own Helzberg Diamonds, says I'm a man with a great future. So enough about me. I want to be able to help you. So a lot of people ask me, what is traffic? And basically, traffic is the amount of people who visit a website. If we're in the offline world and you go to a shopping mall, and let's say you have a store in the shopping mall, traffic would be the amount of people who come into your store every day. So if you can get hundreds of people coming into your store every day, odds are you're going to make quite a bit of money. So a lot of people also ask me, why would I need traffic? Well, without traffic, you're not going to make any sales. Because if people can't see your website, you're not going to make any money. Without sales, you aren't going to have any business. And without a business, you aren't going to have any money. And without money, you're going to have a lot of stress. So, I think you get my point. Traffic's really important, and I want to show you exactly how you can get traffic to your business so you can live the dream internet lifestyle and become semi-retired just like me. So, I want to go over some free traffic generation strategies, and this is just really a fraction of the strategies that are out there, but either I've used them personally myself, or I know people who have used these strategies and have had a lot of success. So, this is a lot to list here, but we have search engine optimization, link exchanges, joint ventures, affiliate programs, article marketing, video marketing, podcasting, press releases, Craigslist, blogging, forum marketing, Web 2.0, social bookmarking, email signatures, viral marketing, safe lists, and traffic exchanges. So, search engine optimization, or SEO, basically gets your website to the top of the search engine. So let's say you're searching for something like dog training. If you can really optimize your website, you might be one of the top 10 listings for dog training. So in order to get better search engine rankings, I suggest that you submit to search engines manually. So you could go to like Google and Yahoo and MSN and all the big search engines, and they have a way where you can add, basically you tell them what your website is and they'll go check it out. So you manually do that. I would also avoid spamming the search engines. There's a lot of people who put a lot of keywords on their website, or they make a lot of junky looking pages, and that just doesn't help your rankings at all. It really irritates search engines. So I recommend that you create user-friendly pages that actually help your visitors. If you can give out content that actually helps people, more people are going to link to you, and the search engines are going to find out that your website is a better resource than someone who's just putting out a bunch of junk. I also recommend you utilize your title tag. At the top of your web browser, there's this thing that's called your title, and it's like that blue area on the top of your screen. And a lot of people don't really fully utilize it, and I know I don't always fully utilize it, but you should definitely put in keywords related to your website. So let's go with the dog training example again, and let's say that you want to focus on golden retriever dog training. So your title tag maybe should say something like golden retriever dog training. Pretty simple, but a lot of people will just either put nothing, or they'll put the name of their website. It might be something like itraindogs.com or something, I don't know. And that's just what they put. That doesn't really help your rankings at all. So utilize your title tag, and that should help you. I also recommend you get high quality websites that might be in your niche, and they would link to you with proper keywords. So with the dog training example, maybe you can go to other dog websites, maybe dog kennels and other places, and you can convince them to link to you and that'll help you get better search engine rankings. So link exchanges. There's basically three different types of link exchanges. There's one-way links, and that's when a website links to you and you don't have to link back to them, and that's a really great way to boost your rankings. If you don't have to link back to somebody, that shows that you have some really good stuff that other people have noticed and they want to share with their people. Reciprocal links. These aren't as good, but it's still worth doing. It's basically an agreement between two sites, and you basically will link to each other. So you might have a links page, and you're going to link to some website, and they're going to put a link to you on their links page. Now, most people don't check out a links page, but the search engines do sometimes look at them, and that might help you out a little bit. Authority links. This is when you get a really well-known website that's ranked really well in the search engines to link to you. So it might be like a news website, or it might be a real resource website that people just go to, or it might be a website that's maybe #1 in the search engines for your market. That's a great way to get a lot of traffic. So basically, in order to get links, you really should create a website that's really link worthy. So give out stuff that's actually going to help people, and it's going to make people go, hey, check this out, this place is really awesome, I really enjoyed what I found out here, and people just kind of naturally spread it along. Then I want you to be proactive and start contacting people and convincing them that they should link to you. Joint ventures. This is actually my favorite traffic generation strategy. It's the one I use by far the most. So basically, this strategy is probably the most powerful marketing strategy that I've ever encountered. I can't personally think of anything more powerful than this. And basically what it allows you to do is you connect with high-profile websites or marketers, and you convince them that they should promote your products or your website, and then you give them a commission on any sales they make. So let's say you have a $100 product, and you're going to give your affiliate $50 for every sale. Well, you connect up with all sorts of joint venture partners, and you convince them to link to your product and sell it, and you're going to give them $50 on every sale. Well, you don't have to spend any money advertising for those customers. You don't have to do anything but convince those people to come on board and promote you. And it's a fantastic way to build your business on a shoestring. And really, this is kind of the secret strategy that a lot of the gurus use. When they talk about massive paydays, oftentimes it's from a joint venture. Now, affiliate programs. It's very similar to a joint venture, but with an affiliate program you might be going after some smaller fish. And you can convince other people who maybe aren't as experienced as really high-profile, big-name marketers, and you can convince them to promote you for a percentage of any sales they make. So there's a lot of software programs you can use to do this. But I highly recommend that every online business that wants to make money on the internet should set up their own affiliate program. It's that important. So article marketing. Basically, articles allow you to give out advice on whatever topic that you're an expert in. And then at the bottom of your article, there's a link that'll promote your business. You can have this little bio that says, Floren is a professional joint venture broker. If you'd like to get a $197 consultation for free with Floren, go to this website. That's an example of a bio that I have on one of my articles. So basically, you want to write articles that actually will help your reader, and it'll give them a reason why they should spend more time with you and go to your website. So one reason is to give them something for free. Maybe you're going to give them an ebook. Maybe you're going to give them a consultation. Maybe you're going to give them an audio interview, or maybe a video, or something that you're going to give away. And on that page where you're going to give that away, you're going to ask for their contact information. That's going to build your list. Video marketing. So videos allow you to display anything you want on the internet, as long as it isn't anything really lewd and disgusting. You can pretty much put it up on a lot of video websites. So what I do with videos, and I typically will give out some sort of tips or strategies or how-to information, because that's what helps people, that's what convinces people that you are an expert, and that makes it so people will do more business with you. So in your videos, you also want to recommend that people go to your website, so you could put a link like in the description area of your video, or, and I see a lot of successful marketers doing this, they'll put a link in their video where, you know, like when you watch the news, like on the bottom part of the screen, there's usually, it'll say like who the news anchor is and maybe what the topic they're talking about, and you might see some other news stories scrolling by. Well, there's marketers out there who will just put their website where that would be, and they're getting traffic just because they're putting that on there. So podcasting. Basically what podcasting lets you do is it lets you have your own radio station. You basically record your audio and you upload it on the internet, and people can download it at their leisure, and they also can download it automatically with various podcasting software. So it's a great way to inform and educate your listeners. In order to be successful at podcasting, you want to give out really high quality information, because that's going to make people want to keep listening to you, and it's going to make them want to take action and buy more of your products and visit your website. So in your podcast, you want to tell your listeners to visit your website, because that's where they're going to get more information. Maybe you have some more podcasts, or maybe you have some interviews you've done with people, or some videos, or something else that you're going to give them. So it's very similar to the articles. You want to give out something, give them a reason to go to your website so they can get some more free stuff. Press releases. Now, basically what press releases allow you to do is they allow you to get in the media, so get in the news like newspapers, radio, TV, because the news wants to do stories on people. Now, the one problem that the news media really has is a lot of people are submitting press releases that really aren't anything newsworthy. So you need to have a unique slant, you need to have a unique hook that's going to make it newsworthy. Now, for instance, let's say you're some sort of dating person, like you have a product related to dating and relationships. Well, you could, maybe this would be right before Valentine's Day, you could do something where you're going to give out, 10 strategies to bring the romance back into your relationship. And that could be a kind of a unique hook that could get you in the media, could get you in various news outlets, and that's something that they'd probably be interested in, as opposed to XYZ Corporation begins selling how to be more romantically interesting to your partner. That's not as exciting. I think they'd rather go for a story that's actually going to help people. So you want to submit to the right publications. If you have news related to like computers, you should go to like computer magazines and newspapers and websites and give them press releases based off of that news. You don't want to go to like a horse training website or a I don't know, just about anything out there. There's a lot of different things, a lot of specific niche areas that people probably won't be interested in your information. So why would you want to go out there and alienate those news outlets? I also recommend in a press release that you quote yourself, because oftentimes the news outlets aren't going to be able to do an interview with you, and they'd much rather just quote you and write some story around your quotes. That's a fantastic way to get in a lot of news. Craigslist. There's a site called Craigslist.org, and basically it's a website where you can put up free classified ads. And they've got some types of ads that you have to pay for, but the bulk of them are free. So you want to focus on one core market with Craigslist, and in that market you want to make a relevant advertisement. So I live in Minnesota, so I would pick like Minneapolis as my market to go after, and then I'd have a relevant advertisement. So maybe I wanted to promote a I don't know, a computer repair business, I would go into the area that would be related to computer repair on Craigslist, and I would have an advertisement related to that, and I just posted it in that area. I'm not going to post it in every single part of Craigslist because that's just going to get me banned from that website. Then you might want to repeat or tweak your advertisement every so often. On a busy market like Minneapolis, your advertisement might go away in a few days, so you might want to change it up a bit and repost it on Craigslist. Blogging. Now, blogging is really popular nowadays, and it's very similar to keeping a journal, but it's all on the internet. So basically, you have this blog, and then you might focus on just your life, or you might focus on just about anything, but I highly recommend you focus on something. So if you want to be like an internet marketer who blogs, you should blog on internet marketing and focus on internet marketing, maybe the lifestyle that you've been able to develop through internet marketing, because that's something I think a lot of people who are interested in internet marketing, they want to have a different lifestyle than what they currently have. So your main topic would be, how to make money on the internet. So with your own blog, you want to focus, and you want to blog very often to that website. And then what you want to do is you want to check out your competition and see what their blogs are like, and you might want to comment on some of their entries. And then in your comment, you can link back to your website, and that's a fantastic way to get traffic from other blogs. Oftentimes, what I do is I have a Google alert just set for my name, and oftentimes when I see my name on a blog, I'll comment on that blog and have a link back to my website. Forums. Now, basically, what forums let you do is they're a discussion board where people can research, ask, and answer questions from people from all over the world who are interested in one topic. So, to get the most out of forums, I think you should answer other people's questions, and you should give them content that's actually going to help them. Then, at the bottom of your posts, you can have a link to your website where they could get something else for free, and that would be your signature file. This is a lot like the article marketing, where you have this little bio box at the bottom of your articles. You can do that on most forums, and you can get some traffic. I've had a lot of success with forum marketing. I don't do forums as much anymore, but when I was starting out, I did a lot of forum stuff, and it's a great way to build relationships, give out high quality content, and start getting a lot of traffic from those websites. And with that, you're going to have a following which is going to really like what you produce, on your blog and your email newsletter. On maybe you're going to start your own forum. That's one of the things I did. So Web 2.0, these are basically really highly interactive websites which allow you to connect with other people who are interested in what you're interested in. So sites like this could be like MySpace, Facebook, Twitter. There's a bunch of other Web 2.0 sites. I mean, it's way too many to list here. There's probably thousands of Web 2.0 websites. So I'd recommend that you create accounts on the major Web 2.0 websites and then start networking with others who are passionate about your topic. On a lot of these places, you can easily find other people who are interested in your topic. There's a lot of groups on MySpace and Facebook, and you can network with people, and that's a great way to get to know others and start making some money. So social bookmarking, this is actually part of the Web 2.0 movement, but I figured it deserved its own category in here. Basically, what social bookmarking allows you to do is you can share the websites you like with other people. Basically, you put the websites that you like all on one page, and that's under your account on the website, and then other people can see the websites you like. So popular social bookmarking sites are sites like Delicious, Dig, and StumbleUpon. And those are some places that you can definitely get some traffic. Email signatures. Now this is very similar to the article marketing and the forum signature. Basically what an email signature allows you to do is at the bottom of every email you send in your email client, maybe you're using Gmail or Hotmail or Yahoo or AOL, or there's tons of different email clients out there, but at the bottom of your emails you could say your name and your phone number and your email or whatever you want to say, but you can also say, hey, would you like to get my 7-page report on such and such? Go here, and that could be your website. And it's a great way to get traffic to your website because people who are emailing you and you're emailing them back, they obviously have some interest in you. They might already know you, they might already trust you, and they might already like you. And that's a lot easier to convince people who already know, like, and trust you to make a purchase from you than people who've never heard of you before. So like I said earlier, people put their name, phone, email, address, and their website in their signature file, and you could do the exact same thing, and I highly recommend that. Viral marketing and tell a friend scripts are very popular. Viral marketing is really a very powerful strategy, which basically encourages your visitors on your website to send the information along to their friends. So they'll go to your website and they'll see, hey, so-and-so's website's really awesome, you should check this out. And that'll go out to a bunch of their friends. So a tell a friend script like Opt-in Accelerator makes this process really easy because Opt-in Accelerator plugs into your website, and basically what your visitors will do is they'll just enter in their email address and their password, and it'll log into their account, and they'll send a message to all of their friends. Maybe they've got 10 friends, maybe they've got 10,000 friends. He'll send an email out to every single person that they've ever emailed. That's a powerful way to get a lot of traffic. So really big websites have really popularized viral marketing and tell a friend scripts. MySpace and Facebook and countless other typically Web 2.0 websites made this very popular because when you sign up for an account on those sites, they ask you to invite your friends, and that's how those sites have grown. They don't spend money, or at least they don't spend much money on advertising. A lot of their traffic comes from people telling their friends about the website. Safe lists. Now, these are websites that allow you to market your product via email to other people who are also interested in marketing products. Now, the thing that I don't like about safe lists is so many people are on those because they want to make a quick buck, and they probably aren't really paying attention to the emails coming from other members. They'd rather just send out their email and hope and pray for the best. Now, I'm including this strategy because I've seen some information from other people who I trust who are having a lot of success from safe lists. So I definitely think they're worth a shot, especially if you can connect with the right people. And I'm sure you could do some research and find some safe lists that might actually work. I haven't decided to really do much with them because I just kind of have this mindset issue where I believe they're a waste of time. So they may be, they may not be. I'm including them for your own judgment. You can give it a shot, and if you find out they're worth it or not worth it, let me know. I'd love to find out from you. But I've definitely seen some people recently who have had some success with safe lists, so I figure that it was worth mentioning. Now, traffic exchanges are kind of like safe lists, but basically what happens is you will sign up for an account and you're going to view other members' websites, and when you view other people's websites, they're going to view yours. So maybe you're going to view 2 websites, and for every 2 websites you visit, someone's going to visit yours. So recently, just like safe lists, I've heard from some people who've been able to make traffic exchanges work for them. So it's definitely worth trying out. But personally, I just don't want to take the time looking at other people's websites for a little amount of traffic. I'd rather connect with others or spend some money on advertising and get traffic. That brings us to paid traffic strategies. Now, of the paid traffic strategies, here are the big ones: pay-per-click, banner advertisements, e-zine advertisements, text links, eBay, co-registration, and offline such as newspaper, magazines, TV, radio, billboards, and other methods. So pay-per-click advertising is basically a strategy that many websites are using, and basically what you're paying for is any person who clicks through when they maybe do a search for your search term. So let's say you have a website dedicated to stocks. You could advertise for the key phrase stock market, and you could get a whole bunch of traffic that way because that's a phrase that's searched for a lot. Granted, that's probably something that you'd pay a lot for, but you could get a lot of visitors potentially. So if you're doing pay-per-click, you want to craft your advertisements so they're closely related to the specific keywords that you use. So you might have an advertisement for stock market, and then you might have another advertisement for stocks. Those would be completely different. And then what you want to do is you want to always split test and have at least 2 ads running in the same campaign so you can see which one's better, and then constantly try to beat your best one. Banner advertisements. Now basically banners allow you to display an image on a website which will advertise your company, and when people click that image they'll be able to go to your website. Now this can be done as pay-per-click, or it could be done as like cost per thousand, which basically means per 1,000 impressions you're gonna pay a certain amount. Maybe it'll be $5, $10, $100, who knows? It really depends on your market and what kind of website you're advertising on. But basically banner advertisements are really similar to graphical advertisements that you'll see in a magazine. A lot of magazines will have like full page ads, and newspapers will do this too, where they'll have a really graphical advertisement, and that's basically what a banner advertisement's like. And then an e-zine advertisement is basically a lot like a joint venture. You're basically convincing someone to send out an email to their newsletter promoting you. So an e-zine is basically a newsletter where people are focused on one topic, and then you want to send out an ad that's related to that topic. So let's say you have a website teaching people how to write a screenplay so they can get into the movie business. You want to target people who are interested in movies and screenwriting and writing in general and movie making, because those are the types of people who are definitely going to be interested in that topic. So basically you're going to purchase an ad, and you can do this in all sorts of e-zines at once. There's services that will let you buy sort of in bulk, or you could do it on a one-by-one basis. But if the e-zine or the e-zines that you advertise are big enough, you can get quite a bit of traffic from one advertisement. And I haven't done e-zine advertising in a while, but when I did do it, it was always really profitable. I guess I got lazy, and I wasn't too keen on paying for traffic, but it's something I think I'll try again pretty soon, just because I've had really good success with e-zine advertising. Now, buying text links. One way to boost your search engine rankings is to get quality related websites to send some traffic to you. And basically how they could do that is they could put a link up on their website promoting you. So what you want to do is you want to purchase text links on these websites, and that's going to give you a boost in search engine rankings, and you might get some traffic from the site as kind of a bonus. And basically you want to target websites that are relevant to you, and you want to use text in your link that are popular search engine phrases, which will give you higher rankings. So that's a great way to boost your search engine rankings and to get some traffic from that website. Now, co-registration is a very popular thing, and basically this is a service which will ask people what topics they're interested in, and then when they check mark that box and they're in their name and email, they're going to get signed up to a whole bunch of newsletters. So let's say people are interested in travel. They're going to check mark the box named travel next to their name, and they might sign up for 10 or 20 newsletters automatically by clicking that checkbox. So this has a lot of potential, because I could see how you could grow your list really rapidly, because you could do co-registration with people who are signing up for just about anything. Anything where people are entering in their name and email, businesses could do co-registration with. And it's a great way to potentially get a lot of subscribers. But the problem is the leads probably aren't the highest quality because they're subscribing to maybe 10 or 20 newsletters at once, and they're going to have a hard time remembering how they got on your list, and they're going to wonder, why are you emailing them, and why are they getting so much information on travel from so many different people, and it's just going to make it kind of hard to stand out. But I could see where it'd be worth a shot for people, and if you've got the money, feel free and let me know what you think. Now, eBay is a very popular website, which I'm sure you've heard of, and it's best known for its online auctions. Now, eBay allows you to sell your own products, and you can grab your customer information, and that'll help you build a list which you can market to day in and day out. And another new thing on eBay, well, it's not new, but it's been out for a while, is classified advertisements, which basically allow you to send traffic to a specific website that you've got, and you could build a list from that traffic you're getting, and then you can just market to those people over and over again. And marketing to a list is probably the easiest money you're ever going to make on the internet. I know for me that's been the easiest, most consistent income I've ever been able to generate is through a list. So I highly recommend list building to you. Offline advertising, this is what a lot of brick and mortar businesses do in the real world, and it allows you to advertise in like newsletters, magazines, newspapers, TV, radio, just about anything offline, and you can advertise on. For someone who's just starting out, I don't think this is the right way for them to go. But if you've got a product that has mass appeal and you've got the money to blow to try this out, by all means, try it out. It might work. It might make your business a million or billion-dollar company. It's worked for a lot of other people. Now, that being said, a lot of people have crashed and burned. So, use at your own risk. Probably start small and test and tweak and see what you can do to make a lot of money and get a lot of traffic from offline advertising. One thing you need to learn is how to convert your traffic so you can make more money. Basically, conversions are the percentage of people who take a specific action. So let's say, let's go back to that shopping mall concept and say you have a store in the shopping mall. Out of 100 people who go into your store, how many of them purchase? Now, probably in a store, it's probably at least 50%. But online, it's usually a lot less than that. It might be 1, 2, maybe even 3% for people who buy your product that come to your website. And then for people who sign up for your newsletter, it might be 10, 20, 50. I've even seen maybe 70% on some newsletter signups for something for free. So, one way to get more conversions is to do some split testing and tracking, and you can track your advertising, and you can track and test your headlines and other elements in your sales pages and see what you can do to make it so more people convert, more people take action. And basically, that's just a percentage. So out of those 100 people who view it, let's say you're converting 1 out of 100, that's 1%. If you could boost it up to 2 out of 100, you just doubled your sales, and it might be something as simple as just changing a few words on your page. Now, another thing you'll want to do is you want to build a list. Building a list is a fantastic way to convert your traffic, because when you get people on a newsletter, you can send them emails pretty much whenever you want, and they're going to check out websites that you recommend, and that's a great way to build your business and a great way to pretty much create cash on demand. So, split testing and tracking, that basically allows you to track the various elements on your website, and you improve them so you can convert more of your visitors, and that's going to get you more subscribers and more sales. So let's say you want to have 50 new signups a day to your newsletter, and maybe you're getting 100 visitors a day. If your squeeze page, that's the page that asks for people's name and email, if that converts at 25%, you either need to get 200 visitors a day so you can get those 50 new signups, or improve your conversion rate by 50%, and that could be as simple as changing your headline. Now, list building. This is an incredibly powerful strategy which allows you to keep in contact with your subscribers. It's pretty similar to like what a newspaper does. If you're on somebody's paper route and you're getting a newspaper maybe every day or every week, you're more than likely going to open it up and you're going to take a look at some of the stuff, and you might even check out some of those ads and maybe buy some things. So in the internet marketing world, in the make money online crowd, the typical subscriber is worth around $1 per month. So if you build a list of around 5,000 people, you should be making around $5,000 a month just from your list. That gives you a good ballpark of what you can expect from a list. So how to monetize your traffic and make more money. Obviously having advertisements like AdSense and other things, banners, affiliate programs promoting other people's stuff, having your own products, and list building. Those are all ways that you can monetize your traffic and make a lot more money. So advertisements, you can put up banners or text links or Google AdSense ads, and that's a great way to make money if you don't want to have your own products and you don't want to mess with affiliate programs, but you still want to make money. You just copy and paste some Google AdSense code on your website, or you get your webmaster to do that, and it's a great way to make some money. Or affiliate programs. Basically, you could promote other people's products and earn a commission. Now, typically in the digital information world, our products typically give out a 50% to maybe 100 or even 200% commission I've seen on some stuff. And I'd say 50 is average. 75 and 100% is really awesome. A lot of people will jump for joy just to earn that. And it can go down. I mean, I've seen under 1% for really expensive products. Those might be things that are thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars that people are buying. And if you get 1% of that, that could be a lot of money. So I highly recommend you promote products via affiliate programs. In fact, promoting stuff from affiliate programs is a ton of my revenue. And if you can send enough traffic to the page that you're promoting, affiliate programs and promoting other people's stuff is probably the easiest money you're ever going to make. Especially if you're doing it from sending the traffic over from a list. Because if you've got a list, oftentimes what I'll do is I'll just copy and paste an email and click send and I'm done. That's my work for the day and I'm out doing whatever I want. Your own products. This is a powerful way to make a lot more money and brand yourself as an expert by teaching people about topics that you know a lot about. So I personally feel that everyone I meet is an expert, and they can turn that expertise into profit by creating an information product and selling it over the internet. I stayed away from creating my own products for a long time out of fear, and in reality, if you've watched this video, I'd say 99% of you could create your own information product pretty easily. There's a few of you who might struggle on the computer, but I'm sure you could do something. You could, maybe do a video or an audio. So in reality, I'd say probably 100% of you could create their own information product. And if you don't feel you are an expert on a topic, you can interview an expert. That's a fantastic way to create a product. Now, I've mentioned list building several times now, and I'm going to mention it again because this is vital to your online business. For long-term profits, I personally feel that you need to have a list because it's the best way for you to make money from your customers and do a lot less work. List building is fantastic. It is probably my #1 way of making money because I do the joint ventures to build my list and to get people to promote my products. But I make a lot of money promoting other people's products and promoting my own products to my list. And you can too. So I want to recap here, and I just want to tell you that there's a lot of different ways that you can generate traffic. Some are free, some are paid, and now you know kind of what to do and where to go so you can get more traffic to your website. I would highly recommend that you focus on doing joint ventures and list building because that is the #1 way to build your business. And if you're looking for a way to make automatic income from the internet, I highly recommend you check out our new site. It's called autopilotcashstreams.com.